Today we will talk about how to use your emotions as messengers. My name is Guido de Valk. I'm a teacher conscious creation, and that's all about how to create consciously a better life. Because to be honest, we are all habit followers and we are not used to just create our life consciously. But if you can create your life consciously, it will change for the better very, very, very fast. And one of the instruments we use for this is this emotions, because emotions are messengers. What we do as habit followers, we use our emotions as habits. They are a part of our habit structure. I'll give you an example. Suppose you are insecure about some working situation, and because you're insecure about that working situation, you make actions, you do things which is built on this insecurity. Makes sense, right? You are not so open, you are a little bit more in a resistance way of cooperation, you are more in a waiting modus because you are listening to this emotion of insecurity. It's not a messenger, it's a part of your following your habit structure. We have two mindsets, the conscious creator mindset. I always use my right hand, have to do with our right brain. And we have our habit following habit mindset. And that's the left brain. And the following habit mindset is really a structure of your habits and your emotions. By following your habits in this way, you don't use your emotions in the right way, like I just explained in the example of the person with insecurity. Let us please remember now that we talk about these emotions and that you have an emotion which is leading you. And it is leading you unconsciously. Let's try to differentiate them between habit and conscious. Habit means you're not aware you do the way you do. And conscious is, I'm really aware that I do it this way. And the shift I'm teaching is the shift from this habit to this conscious awareness. You get habits in this teaching which connect to your consciousness and not habits which connect to your emotions. Now we know this, we know that we have two kinds of mindset, and it is important to learn to use your emotions as messenger. And that's quite different because we are not used to that we listen to them as messengers. It's a part of our habit, about our following our habit structure, about following our mindset, which is based on habits. Now you're going to change that and you're going to use your consciousness. What does that mean? That means that in the process of emotions, you use your consciousness from the beginning till the end. I repeat it. So in the process of using your emotions, you use your consciousness from the beginning till the end. What's then the first step you can do? The first step you can do is try to feel your emotions. Become aware of your emotions. Feel aware, be conscious of your emotions. If you're insecure, be aware you have an emotion. Not even you have to label it as insecure, but what is important that you are aware of that you have an emotion which is influencing your action so much because it's the basis of your habits. Just the first thing what you do is be aware of that you have emotions. Then secondly, what you're going to do is to try to, try to recognize the emotion. What is this emotion about? It can be about insecurity, it can be about fear, it can be about shame, it can be about guilt, it can be about impatience, it can be about anger, so many emotions. By the way, it can also be differentiated between negative and positive emotions, but I will explain that in another video. For now, we stick to these negative emotions. The second step is the emotion I have, I give it this label. I feel insecure. Very important moment that you label it. The moment you label it, it have already less power, and the chance that you follow your habits is already less, less and less. Now then we go to the third step. The third step is that you be, in a way, happy that you have that emotion. That you should own it with happiness. Oh my God, thank you, I'm insecure. Oh my God, thank you, I am angry. Oh my God, thank you, I feel so fearful. And why is that so important? Because you want to use it for your development. And what we see, what a lot of people are doing, they make a distinction, a separation between emotion and themselves. And what will happen when they make that separation between the emotion and themselves, then they will not use it as a messenger, because it becomes not part of you. And can only become part of you if it really is part of yourself. So then you have the step, what I talk about, that you have to own it. You have to acknowledge is that's a part of you. I am a person who is insecure in this kind of situation. I feel very fearful in this kind of situation. And really have to take a lot of time to become owner. What personally I do when I found an emotion which is giving me habits and I don't like that habit so much, I really take time to visualize this emotion and to feel all the dramatic things which can happen if I just follow this emotion. And if I do that long enough, what will happen is that this emotion loses power because it becomes part of me already. It doesn't create stories anymore. Now then we have another step, and the other step is just the step that you are trying to find out what is the meaning of this emotion for me, why I have this emotion. Then it will help you to become more the person who you really are. It will help you to find a life and to create a life that fits you. Suppose insecurity have a lot to do with fear inside the situation, and that you are a person who likes to control things, and then you can find out why you want to control things so much and why you don't follow your heart by really doing good examination of the meaning of this fear. What does this emotion give you? What does it give you? You understand? Oh, it gives me this and this and this and this. It gives you something positive. It's not really positive, but you make it positive. Insecurity can give you, I don't have to follow this path. I will follow a different path. And so you find out what's the meaning for you and what's the real meaning. There is a habit meaning. So then you have the fourth step, and the fourth step is about what's the real meaning of that emotion. Now, if you look at from the left side of your brain, from your habit brain, then that habit brain have a reason why you do that, because you feel insecure and you don't want to feel insecure, so you learn not to show your real face. That's a way of positive habit. The right brain is much more talking about your consciousness. Why you have this insecurity, what's the real meaning? You cannot show a certain part of your real self. You're afraid to show a certain part of your real self. Makes sense, right? Left side. Oh my God, I feel insecure. I don't want that people see what I really feel. And the right side is, oh my God, this is the real me. I have to show, and I'm afraid what people say, but this is well the real me, and I have to show this to the world, what's the real me. If then you have finished this fourth step, what you can do then, you go to the fifth step. The fifth step is acting accordingly. So that means that you know that you have this emotion, but you also know what this emotion is telling you. And the example of insecurity, what it will tell you that you really don't dare to show certain parts of yourself in a specific situation. And you do it nevertheless. This teaching is about that your emotions are your messengers, and you can learn to use these messages by making the shift from using it from your habits to use it from your heart, and that you really feel what this emotion means for you and why you get this emotion and what is really telling you, so you can act from your consciousness instead of act from your brain or for your habits. Thank you so much for listening. If you think it was interesting, please like this video. If you want to hear more of my videos, please become a member of this YouTube channel. And I will really hope to see you soon again. Doei doei. Bye bye.